Hey there, it's Pete C for Compaitble Review, and today I'm checking out what is new with the official release of Nightfall by Realitone. Realitone have officially released Nightfall, the darker, more sinister follow-up to one of my favourite string libraries, Sunset Strings. I loved Sunset Strings as it was a completely new take on string libraries focusing on evocative textures and sound design. The use of cross-fading between layers was a great innovation when paired with the vast amount of articulations. The pre-release of Nightfall takes these ideas but focuses on a darker, hybrid approach that fellow contributor Rayborn Johnson described as a fantastic library in every way. The full release version features more loops, more presets, more booms, and even more Modwheel innovations. If dark, moody strings are your thing, let's take a closer look at what is new in this full release of Nightfall. Nightfall downloads at 6.93 gigabytes and is recorded in 24-bit 48K resolution. There are hundreds of sound sources to choose from with 50 master presets. There's a huge array of Modwheel innovations and onboard effects to create new sounds. And Nightfall runs in the free Kontakt Player 6.2.2 or better and is NKS compatible. Nightfall normally sells for $199 and is currently on sale for $129. Here we have Nightfall, and I've loaded up in the Complete Control player. I've not shown the entire screen because it's a single NKI file, but what I'd like to do is focus on the instrument. But I love the fact, first of all, it's now got NKS support, just like Sunset Strings does. Now, there are plenty of differences, so this video is going to focus on the differences between the pre-release and the new release. So the first thing is there are loads of bug fixes. Realitone said they lost track of what they fixed, but they just made sure the instrument is just running as well as it possibly can be. So that is the first point. The second point, if we go to factory presets, there are now 50 factory presets. So if I just play a couple of these so you can hear what they sound like. Distant Land. Let's go Silver Lining. Let's have a quick look at some combos. Drifter's Drone. Absolutely love it. Let's do Tranquility. Let's go a bit higher this time. And then some textures. Absolutely loving that termite nest. And let's go for, are you sure? They've got some rhythms, like loads of rhythms. So there's lots going there. One caught my eye. Just because everyone loves a little bit of Stranger Things. So Stranger Thing. Sounds very, very cool. And we're going to just throw in a loop, clocking. So we've got one of the booms, which I'm going to talk about shortly. And some shorts, so By the Waterfall. There we go. Now, that's some presets. So Realitone are going to release a preset walkthrough, but also Rayborn covered a lot of those in his review, so it's worth checking out. And of course the Realitone videos. But that's just one minor upgrade. Every time I demo a library, I'm using a 61 key controller and I have my Modwheel on the left hand side, like most of us do. I do have it on a foot pedal if I want to, or the modulation. But that takes me to all of this activity going on here. So first of all, the Modwheel, you can crossfade between two sounds, so two layers. So you've got layer 1, layer 2. Again, exactly the same as Sunset Strings. I'll just set that back to the X. So this is crossfade, it will go from 1 to 2. And back down again. Lovely. And then this one will have layer 1 and then it will gradually introduce layer 2. Then these two are equal, so it will just act. As I've got the expression clicked on, it will have expression and modulation. So you can go from really soft textures to a bit more in your face. Now this expression button, if I turn it off, it will turn off the expression, which is the volume. So it'll just rely on modulation. And when I'm working with string libraries, I often will use expression and modulation and automate both of them to get a more realistic and expressive sound. But that's not the cool thing. But we need to understand that because that is a cool thing, but it's not new. The pre-release had it. This one is incredible. This is the automatic mod wheel. So if I just play my, I'll play an octave D. Now, as I am holding with my left hand 2 notes and my right hand 2 notes, I cannot control the mod wheel unless I put it onto my foot. If you put the range on, so turn it on, you can see the mod wheel is going full whack. So when you're playing just some nice chords, whoops. It's a really, really cool innovation. Now you can sync to your DAW, which I'm in 120, so it's synced to that. And then you can change the curve. So it's just doing it. Yep, which is cool. So I was going to go back there. And you can change the range as well. So you can limit the lower value and the higher value and have a bit more of a... So more of a narrow sound, so it's not too dramatic. Now, I love this. So when you put it into action, and of course you can decide how many bars the effect will take place, everything is tempo synced, and in practice it works incredibly well. So I love this innovation. And then the other one is still the keyboard range. So you can set the range of layer 1 and the range of layer 2. And that's pretty much all you need to know. So really, really cool. But I love this. But it doesn't stop there. Now you can click on any. Let's just change to something different. I'll go Distant Land. Now if I go back to the automatic mod wheel and I click on, it's working. I'm going to bring the range down, make it a bit more narrow. You can click on any control now and the mod wheel will be controlled automatically. And of course, if you don't have the range on, you can do it yourself, use the mod wheel like I am there. And again, Realitone, really, really intuitive. You can click on what all of these little squiggles mean, and then you can adjust it as you need to. So the first one's Tone Shaper, and then we've got Distortion, then we have Filter, then we've got Motion, then we've got Delay, and you've got Reverb. So you can actually affect everything at the same time now. So yeah, I'm just going to play a note and see what comes out. So you've got loads more control over your sounds. So absolutely love it. And then of course, anything you want to do, you can just save by clicking on one of these user presets. But that's not all that is new. So just to recap, we've got loads more presets, we've got bug fixes, we've got this automatic mod wheel, and now we have loads and loads of extra sound sources, and especially loops with these boom loops as well. So if I just stay, well, I just make sure, yeah. So we're going to stay on layer 1, and at the moment we've got broad strokes. I'm going to change that to a half bar boom. So when you layer it in the strings, so of course I'm playing in real time here, but you can hear these booms, got a variation. So they do sound a little bit quiet. So I could bring those up if you need to. Let's just grab a different backing. So instead of Blade Walker, we're going to have, let's just go some more loops. So bass donatos. So if I go away from that, it actually does have the automatic mod wheel going. So if I take that off, so I've got a bass line and a string sustain. Now the difficulty there is obviously I'm not playing to a click, so everything is tempo synced. I lost it a bit at the end there. And as you can imagine, you can adjust sort of the high-low parts as you need to. So these booms are new, and there's, like I say, new loops. And on Shadow Realm, so if I bring down the mod wheel, these are far more designed, and there's a triplet. Thumper. So you've got the booms in there, but they're more designed. If I was to load another boom, let's go half bar. Now, if you want these to slightly change, you can have a quick look at some different effects. You can play the layer. Let's say we start with the filter. So I'm just going to bring those up more. Okay, so we just adjusted the cutoff. Let's add more reverb. So some bit more cavernous going on there. And we can add some distortion. So when I add that to the top layer, that's quite a big boom. Let's just blend it a bit better. So you get the idea how you can play around these booms and take them from pretty dry, almost like hip-hop type booms into more sound design using the effects. Really, really cool feature. And really that is everything that is new in Nightfall. So again, I love recapping this. You've got 50 presets. You've got so many more sounds. And again, I'm not 100% sure what is new and what isn't because there's so many. Exactly. And then you have the auto mod wheel, which is very, very cool. And you have different booms and the fact you can link any of these different parameters to the mod wheel as well. So absolutely great. Now what I'm going to do to finish off, I'm just going to play around with some of the different layers and go through different categories, because a lot of the really, really cool bits that are new are within these different categories. So my final thoughts on Nightfall by Realitone. I absolutely love the instrument. It's simple as that. It's just a really cool hybrid complement to Sunset Strings. And if you write a lot of sort of crime intention like I do, this is exactly the kind of thing that I am looking for. As much as I love using traditional string libraries, this is just really, really cool. You got all those amazing effects in the signatures say like Brahm, for example. Doom strings. You got benders. Love this stuff. Dramatic rise. Bend down. Bend down half. Bend up whole tone. Battle horns, which are velocity based. Just loads of cool things going on, and then obviously the fact that everything is tempo synced is really, really cool. So yeah, love it. And then using loops, especially pulses, and you got triplets and some standard. So exactly the kind of thing that I use every day, doing some crime intention stuff. So it's really, really cool, but it's a lot more than just, you know, some pulses. And like, I love these extra booms, and you can dress them and put them as part of your ensemble. And then obviously you can use it for different styles and genres. I'm just thinking what I'd use it for. And really, it's just a great sounding and fantastically designed instrument. I had absolutely no glitches. Just everything runs smoothly. It's never crashed, which is great. But I just love like the visualization, especially using the mod wheel and the auto mod innovation. It's just a really, really classy instrument. So I think for $129 on intro price, and it's going to stay on there, I believe, all the way through Black Friday, it's an absolute bargain. But even at $199, you are getting so much value for your money. So if you need these kind of sounds, which again, you can't really find anywhere else, well, you definitely can't, because these are obviously all exclusive to Nightfall, it really is a fantastic library. All that leaves me to say is thank you so much for checking out this What's New in Nightfall by Realitone. If you like what you heard, feel free to drop a like on the video and let us know in the comments, what do you think about the instrument, what do you think about these cool new innovations, and how would you use this in your own music. If you've not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and check out our other videos on YouTube, and then head over to samplereview.com to find out everything that's going on in the world of virtual instruments. The deals and reviews and releases are coming thick and fast because it's coming up to Black Friday time.